Welcome to Game Changers, everyone. We're here with another one of our selections. It's Jen Hutchins, the Executive Director of Creative Portland. Jen, a lot of people know you in that position, but I know you have a broader passion that sort of builds on your work. Can you tell us about that?
I'm working with a group of people right now on what's called the Work in Place Initiative. And it is a way for us to call attention to the fact that Maine is becoming a destination for people to live and work and not just visit. And in order for them to do that, they are finding that a lot of the people are coming here and they're working for companies outside the state or organizations outside the state, and that's called remote work, or what my friend Michael Erhard has coined work in place. And so there's a group of us that have started this initiative to raise awareness in Maine and nationally around this concept of people being able to live and work where they want to, and then work for companies or organizations that are in a completely different place. And we believe this is a real benefit, potential benefit for Maine communities.
You've been working on the creative economy for a while. This is a new project within that work. How do you think the Work in Place initiative works to build and strengthen our community?
Primarily because I know what Maine needs more than anything is human capital. When you look at the challenges we're going to be facing in the decades ahead, it comes down to making sure we have the people here that are going to be not only building the businesses, but also building the communities and providing the civic engagement that we're going to need to keep our communities really, really strong. And so Work in Place is about figuring out how we can stay up to date with the changes in the workforce and the way people are selecting what companies they work for and how they work with those companies. And I think Maine has a real opportunity of being a central location for remote workers. And if we can tap into that human capital, it's going to have residual effect for our communities at large.
I totally agree with you. Now, if you had a magic wand and you could do whatever you wanted with that magic wand, what would be your moonshot for this project and for the community as a whole?
Oh boy, it's hard to pick just one. I think primarily it would be getting everybody in Maine to take on a perspective of abundance as opposed to scarcity. We have incredible amount of resources here in this state. We tend to sometimes diminish that because of the numbers. Maybe we don't match up to other regions in the country. But in fact, I think it comes down to, which is something you've been working on, is an attitude shift. Really thinking about what are our assets. And I think Work in Place is one of those projects that's really going to enable us to build on our assets and work from a place of abundance as opposed to scarcity.
I totally agree. Thanks for being a part of it.
Thank you.